All right, let's get a look at some business news now for you. China's economy has lost steam in the second quarter after a strong rebound in the first 3 months of the year, thanks to the lifting of pandemic restrictions. Gross domestic product expanded by 6.3% from April to June year on year, missing expectations. The growth was hit by the lower global demand for Chinese goods and a deepened slump in the real estate sector. The weak data has prompted calls for Beijing to deliver more stimulus measures more than 6 months after it lifted strict COVID-19 measures. Meanwhile, the country's youth unemployment has hit a new record high of 21.3% in June, smashing the previous record of 20.8% in May. University graduates who had aspired for white-collar work have been particularly hard hit by a tough job market. Let's talk about this more now with Han Tan. He is a chief market analyst at Xenity Group in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for being with us. So China has previously set a growth target of around 5% for this year. How optimistic is that? And what does Beijing need to do in order to achieve that goal?
Right. So I think that 5% number, I think it's still a prudent number. It's still an achievable objective because I recall how when that number was released earlier this year, economists had been more optimistic, citing numbers around the mid-5 to even 6% GDP target, right? But seeing how the headwinds have played out, I think Beijing still has to roll out more stimulus, particularly on the fiscal side, to help shore up confidence and encourage consumers and businesses to spend more and perhaps not just fixate on the property sector alone.
And there seems to be a mismatch with the high demand of unskilled jobs in the manufacturing sector and rapid growth in education. Is this contributing to youth unemployment, do you think?
Yeah, the short answer is yes. Also keep in mind that younger workers tend to dominate the services sector, right? For example, so when the economy is not as growing as fast as hoped, so too the hiring in those type of jobs. Though to be clear, this skills mismatch is not just a China problem. You see in European countries such as Spain, Italy, and even Sweden, where each has a youth unemployment rate of above 20% as well. So overall, this match points to structural and longer-term issues rather than just due to the ongoing slowdown in China.
All right, thanks very much for your time. Han Tan, Chief Market Analyst at Xenity Group in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Now to other business stories from around the world. The UK has officially joined the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership. Kemi Badenoch, the country's Business and Trade Secretary, signed the treaty in New Zealand, securing a place in a trade bloc worth nearly $16 trillion. Under the agreement, more than 99% of UK goods to the CPTPP countries will receive zero tariffs. Kuwait plans to launch a new sovereign investment fund, helping to boost economic growth and invest in the local market. The Siada Development Fund aims to diversify investment in different fields of development, including mega projects. The fund is in addition to the country's other $700 billion sovereign wealth fund known as the Future Generations Fund. Twitter's CEO Elon Musk says that cash flow is still negative because of a nearly 50% drop in advertising revenue. In January, hundreds of advertisers reduced or stopped their ad spending on Twitter in response to Musk's staff cuts at the company and the restoring of banned accounts. Musk took over Twitter in October last year in a deal valued at $44 billion, including almost $13 billion in debt.